back of the yak, brother. And I'm tired of hearing this guy go all over Canada, go back to Quebec, you coward, because you... No, wait a minute. What? Not here. Wait, hold on now. Wait, this is not the place for that.
Professional wrestling.
Okay. Wait a minute. Wait. Hey. Whoa, now, wait a minute. Get this way from the Molson. All right, come on. All right, you back your men off for a minute, Hollywood.
Pretty tough with all your bouncers, huh? Pretty tough.
Come on.
I'm gonna guarantee you one thing, Hulk Hogan. Yeah, you're pretty bad, guys. You're pretty bad. We'll see about the MOLSON Center. See if you... I'm not gonna come alone either, big boy.
Who you gonna bring?
You'll see, my
Who
man.
you gonna bring, big man?
Brutal stuff. That was at the announcement of tonight's big wrestling match they're calling the biggest face-off of the season at the MOLSON Center. That's when Montreal's Jacques Rougeau takes on Hollywood Hulk Hogan. Carl Ouellet tumbles with the Giant. This morning, Carl Ouellet and Jacques Rougeau join us online, and we invite you to call at 1-800-363-9995. But be polite. I wouldn't want these guys getting angry and jumping at the telephone. Jacques, Carl, welcome.
Good morning, Herb.
Was that bad blood with you guys, or is that part of the hype for this show coming up?
Well, as a matter of fact, it wasn't a stunt prepared. That was my time to speak on TV, and we were in Panama City at spring break doing some promos for Montreal, and we have a bunch of cabins to do them over there, and it all started long with Carl was going around Montreal saying I was the Hulk Hogan of Quebec, and that was a bad joke, and
Bad joke.
well, it was a bad joke because
I thought you would be proud of me saying
yeah, very much. But anyway, it ended up where he walked in on my studio and with a couple of guys while he was doing a promo on the other side, and no, he slapped me a little stiff in the back of the head, and it wasn't part of the gig. And to be honest with you, I've had all the most respect for Hulk Hogan all my life. I've wrestled undercard for him for 10 years, and but now he's getting a little bit carried away in his character. He walks around in airports with spandex. You could almost see him privately. And he walks with bandanas around his head saying Hulk Hogan. Like if we wouldn't recognize him at 6'7", with blonde hair. He's really started to... I think he has a lack of confidence and security in his character, who is not Hulkamania like it used to be. So now he's going to... He's doing things over normal to try to get the attention. And today he's arriving at 2:28. I'm leaving this stage right here, and I'm going to meet him at Dorval. He doesn't know that. And I just want to say hello. I want to say hello in my own way, in my French-Canadian way here. And
This could be quite the fight tonight.
it's going to get down to some real action.
Down and dirty, as they say?
I have a reputation to save.
All right, so you're the good guy as always.
When they did the damage, I wasn't there, I was doing something else. I didn't know he was doing a promo, so I didn't know. So they were like three. They were all around him. So now when he's coming to Dorval this afternoon, I'll be there with him, plus other friends. So now he'll know what it is.
Even up the things a little bit.
All right. Now you're taking on the Giant tonight. Any surprises there?
The Giant, 7'4", 450 pounds. There's one thing I want to promise the people. The Giant's going to go off his feet tonight at the MOLSON Center. The roof is going to go out of the MOLSON Center because when I turn him upside down, boom, on his back, it'll be I got goosebumps just talking about it.
I understand they call this the patch match. You got a patch from
I had an accident with pellet gun when I was 12 years old, so I've been driving my car like this. I've been playing hockey, playing baseball, all kind of sports. So now the Giant, when he's going to wear the patch tonight, is going to be lost with 2 dimensions only, so I'm going to have an advantage. So that's why I'm going to win the match tonight.
Herb, there's something I want to talk about Carl, because a lot of people think it's a character he has there, but he was really living with this handicap, and that's why he signed the Giant to make it even. And the Giant was so funny. He made fun of Quebec people and all in his promos, things, blah, blah, blah. And he said, I could smell Quebec people. I could wear a bag on my head, and I'm going to take on Carl tonight. But he doesn't know that. And I know something special, because when I went to Universal Studios, we were taping TV about a month ago. Carl and I took our girlfriends to the Terminator 2 3D. And when you wear the glasses, and this guy was having a boring time of his life, and I was like, and we were going like this, and this he was like, but it was funny on the press conference when the Giant came and he signed it about a month and a half ago. He wore the patch to try to impress everybody, and he almost tripped over the stairs going up.
So